So, guys, what is up? It's been a while since I posted. Been going through a couple things that have been pretty important. Sorry that I haven't been able to give updates, but today I'm going to give my opinion on the market, and I hope it helps you guys out. Before anything, of course, this is always not financial advice, and this is purely just speculation on my part and just an opinion of what I could think can happen. As you know, right now we're dealing with troubling ish times and uncertainty with tariffs. Not much you could really do here if you're a retail trader except kind of wait it out and play off the fundamentals, as technicals are not super relevant right now in the large scheme of thing. With that, I'll explain why I'm still bullish for risk on assets, even though we've been doing very poorly and have had many wide scale liquidations since the start of 2025. All right, without further ado, you guys know, not financial advice. I'll just repeat it one more time. Don't use what I say to enter any trades or positions or long term speculative bets. I don't honestly have the power to say what I'm saying is correct. And if you guys take my advice, it's not financial advice. I mean, it's my opinion. I'm just giving my pure opinion on what I think. All right, so with that, the first thing I noticed is that yesterday on the third, we had a you know, massive tariff news. We had Canada and the U.S. in a trade war, Mexico and U.S. in a trade war. Trump managed to negotiate and kind of bully his way into getting what he wanted, which I guess is a good thing. Maybe it's not great for foreign relations, but the market seemed to have priced in what he's done, and we created a lower high on the dollar index. So ideally, I'm looking for a drop in the dollar which helps our risk on assets like equities and crypto. Furthermore, we could go to pairs like the Nasdaq. You can see they were in pretty much a scare yesterday, but this is TA. It's pretty much just a fill of the wick here, right? Like from what we've seen in the past, when we get these massive wicks, like stuff like this, they usually tend to get filled. So there's your wick filled. If I could find another good example, I'll look for one. Maybe it would be August. Yeah, here, August came back, filled the wick, pushed up higher. And when we get wicks like these, they usually get filled. Here's another one, wick fill. So like we got these wicks to fill, and we filled the wick. We're pushing higher. This was that sort of imbalance caused by DeepSeek. I would like us to, close above it, that opening gap from all that fear on last Monday. So we've just had a lot of events stacking up that haven't been exactly great catalysts. Nevertheless, our equities are holding up very well. I mean, they're still higher than they were at the beginning of the year. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, they are. So there's our, I guess yearly open would be on the second, but we're pretty much above the yearly open on S&P, kind of just pushing forward. Now we're going to go, crypto. That is what you guys are here for, and I won't lie, it's looking choppy. But hey, we managed to push through. Bitcoin is still above the yearly open. We still managed to close yesterday green, even after going as low as 91,000. Let me update the point of control. We're kind of just chilling at, point of control from November to here. We deviated the low, deviated the high, kind of just playing in a range. I can remove this line and this line to make it look less messy. Here's just 100K. We're still, trolling around 100K. Here's that yearly open, and here's that low that we swept earlier. So let me just clean up the chart. There it is. It's a lot cleaner. So as you can see here, this was the 13th of Jan. I don't remember exact. I think this was maybe Trump coin or something. It was something that caused this liquidation on Bitcoin. Then we got that pump. We were chilling. We were, oh my God, we're rich. Just a deviation to highs. slowly pushed lower as we raged around in this imbalance, filled the wick. Now we're pushing back up. However, the reason our alts are getting cooked is because of none other than Bitcoin dominance. This is where an alts were actually doing well, and then pretty much since then it's been up only on dominance for a month. I've had this level for a while, this potential fake out. Why did I mark it out? Well, if we can go back to last cycle, similar thing, right? You had your little fake move here, then you got cooked. So even though the timing and the months are different, semi-similar, I guess, right? Had your high here, then you finally pushed lower, then you finally broke that trend and managed to go through. So I'm looking for the same thing here. I mean, Bitcoin dominance is still making these highs. We got that trend line break, and that's when we thought we were chilling. Guess not. So now we're here. Ideally, we break one of these lows. Like, let's just make this a brighter, more, noticeable color. Okay. Yeah, let's just make it like orange. So visible. I would like us to break below this. As you can see, we were kind of following. I mean, you can't really TA Bitcoin dominance, but I still try. I just want us to break down here and take a look. And then ETH BTC, as you've noticed, has just pretty much got cooked. I honestly expected like here, right, to be a deviation. Like when we started finally having this push on last couple days ago, I really thought we were good. Then, as you know, we had tariffs, got cooked, ETH got cooked more. And this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for ETH to finally make up. But man, alt season looks rough right now, to be honest. So I can't really say for sure if we will even have an alt season because the timing and everything just doesn't look great. Tether dominance. We had a really big fake out here. As you can see, we still have not managed to get past 3.8%. All eyes for me are on around 2%, around here, but it just hasn't occurred. We've literally been ranging in this area since pretty much 26th of November. So for around 60-ish days, I would say. Let's go from here. But yeah, so we've kind of just 78 days of PA. I almost exited my positions earlier if we closed above here, but we didn't. Tether's dominance still looks decent. I mean, it's kind of like this, I would say. We were here, got slow bleed, then moved. I think we're kind of like at the same area here. They don't look the exact same, and it isn't pretty, but you had your initial move, ranges, your fake out here and here to the downside, got cooked off some news, aka this was the ETF. Then you got that push for like, how long was this? Jan to March, pretty much 2 months of alt season. Then we got cooked pretty much the whole entire way back up, got our push, and now this. So I really think that we have to break this soon. With regards to that, if there's any coins I'm really looking at or any charts, it's mainly crypto market cap, excluding the top 10. So others, still following this wacky trend. Are we in the weekly? We did not close. Wait, 2 week? 2 week, we did not manage to close in the imbalance. So that's kind of disturbing, is what it is. Yeah, honestly, kind of brutal, but is what it is. I would like us to get a push soon. The only thing I kind of somewhat like is that it's like, a retest of the trend line. Then we moved up. It still looks pretty bad, not gonna lie, but hey, you live with what you got. So I'm looking for some others to get some action. I want us to break this trend line, start actually moving higher. I want ETH BTC to make moves. I feel like this is just max capitulation. And wow, I'm not gonna lie, Others dominance is so cooked. Like it's actually absurd. Like we have been down only in others dominance. And this move here, if this was really our alt season, it was literally just a retest of the trend line. Legit. So kind of evil, not gonna lie. That was the biggest fake out I've ever seen. We kind of swept these lows. I need that dominance to, kind of push up, but it's not looking great. Total still seems to be intact. Same fractal as here, but just way, way, way longer. Here's your accumulation, expansion. Expansion, like, just doesn't look great, right? So, total bull flag. Man, I really thought, like, cycle would play out different. As you can see here, I said break and I'm rich, and it's the opposite because I'm not. So we had crazy fake out here. We've just been flirting around at 1.13 trillion on market total 3. Ideally, we had deviation here. We're back into the range. The one thing I like is we're still within this 2-week imbalance, and the weekly still chilling. So we're still holding structure here. Still holding structure. Do I like it? No. What I can say is we still haven't broke total all-time high and pushed above. So you can see last time we did in 2021, it was in February. So it should be now or never when we start getting that expansion like this. So all eyes are now for this week and next week. I will say that if we don't have alts making substantial moves in March, then I'm gonna start getting nervous, and might start hedging out of the market and selling and leaving. But the time hasn't come yet, in my opinion. But it just doesn't look great right now. I made this update just to show what I see. As you can see, the charts have been cooked. I mean, yeah, really, really cooked. I'm glad I sold some Pepe at this point of control retests. But wow, the charts look actually like, I guess we can't really complain because we did get that Pepe like 3x. But we all expected more here. So if this was our alt season, pretty cringe. The only thing that I'm really kind of looking at right now is the dollar, the 10-year in Bitcoin. I would really, really, really like for US 10-year to chill out with this flirtatious behavior, break down and come to here. And then, as I said publicly before, I'm looking at bonds vol, US bond market option volatility estimate. And this kind of gives you an estimate of when things go up and down. Like if we compare it with, oh shoot, my bad. As you can see, they kind of work. Oh shoot, I did it wrong. Sorry, guys. As you can see, they kind of work together, right? When when your bonds vol is dropping, shows that risk on has the play, and when your bonds vol is rising, risk on drops. Especially now with rising dominance and all this, it's kind of working together. I really need us to break that support here, and then we can, continue our fabled run higher. Like really would be nice. You see, bonds vol rises and we drop. Here's like the indicate. Bonds vol drops and we rise. So I would really like, some sort of, PA to where we break support and just start, cooking hard. We can get a new pane. I'll show you guys here. Like, this is where, like, when we hit the support, that's when the things start dropping. So the next time I'm actually going to look to, and I hope we don't go all the way back up here because that would be brutally painful. And our alts have already been cooked. So I don't even want to imagine how much more cooked they would get. But we need to break this support quick. I drew these random squiggles. We usually bottom out at around this level-ish. So ideally we come into this level, bottom out again, chill on alt season, enjoy some gains. And while we're just like flirting in here for like a couple weeks, we make some good money and leave. All right, with that is my market update. If anything drastic occurs or if prices really start to make some sort of crazy rebounds, I'll make some new videos on coins I'm really looking at, because after that insane liquidation flush, not everything will survive. So for now, I think it's more in wait and see mode. Just chill. And if you want to bid, I feel like you should wait for structure to play out. And that's about it. So me personally, I'm waiting for structure to play out for more, for the fundamentals to back my thesis. All right, with that, thanks for watching the video and have a good day.